So, hello everybody again, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about my life with a physical disability and subsequent mental health issues, and also my love of surfing. A bit of an interesting mix, but we'll make something of it. I was due to make a video on Sunday, but I screwed up the ordering of a prescription I needed, which was for a drug called clonazepam, which is from the family of benzodiazepine medications. Here's a box. And it's not something you want to go without all of a sudden. It's not a really good cold turkey drug. So I spent the weekend not taking any of this, and I take quite a lot of it to control the muscle spasms I have. So it's been a fairly miserable weekend. I spent most of it just tucked under my duvet, really. Fortunately, we got it sorted yesterday, so I'm topping myself back up. Still feel a bit fuzzy though, so it's definitely a serious drug to take. It's not one to mess around with. The other medications that I take, which are marginally less horrific, are one called trihexyphenidyl, which comes in liquid form. It is definitely one of the worst things I've ever tasted. It is disgusting. I think it's in its unflavoured form. I think it's probably very bitter because they've added loads and loads of like a really, really sweet artificial citrus flavouring to it. And all that does is just make it disgusting in a citrusy, sweet way rather than whatever it was before. So yeah, I don't enjoy taking this one. And it's meant to be taken with food, so it's like get this one down your neck as fast as possible and then start eating your food to get rid of the taste. But the clonazepam was a bigger issue, so I apologise for the delays for anyone who was eagerly anticipating the next chapter in my story. One of the medications that I take is amitriptyline, which is meant to be an anti-anxiety drug. I'm not sure whether this does anything for me or not, to be honest. It doesn't do me any harm. I've never really noticed a massive difference when if I miss a few tablets or not. Because like anybody else who's on constant medication, you do tend to have moments of forgetfulness. Every now and then I'll realise I've not taken a dose, or I won't be able to remember whether I've taken my dose for the day. And the advice for that is that you shouldn't take a dose if you can't remember whether you did take your medication for that day. You just assume you did and then carry on as normal the next day, because that way you're not risking an overdose, so it makes sense. But yeah, those are the three major medications that I take. I have a few others which are basically just like anti-inflammatories, naproxen, and there's one other. But yeah, the clonazepam incident this weekend was not fun. So yeah, and I'm sort of hitting the peak of my Botox injections in my neck, and we're still experimenting a little bit with that, about where it needs to go and what the dosage should be. I'm quite eager to increase the dosage, but my neurologist is understandably slightly reticent, because he wants to be sure that there won't be any dangerous side effects, because it's Botox, it's lethal, it's really, really dangerous stuff, and it's given in very minute quantities. So increasing the dosage by any increment, I think it tends to make the doctors a bit nervous. Which is frustrating for me, because it means another 3-month wait. That's another 3 months of, relative discomfort, but it could be a lot worse. So I should be grateful, really. I should be grateful that I have access to them at all, and that it's largely free. So yeah, sucks having this condition, it really does. But there you go. What else have I got? Sorry, I'm a bit woolly today because I'm just getting back up to speed, but I'm going to have a workout after this. I need to do like a workout video, like what constitutes a workout when you got a condition like this. I always coped pretty well with the gym at the 180 project. In the late stages, when this was peaking in terms of its the effect it had on me, this condition, I was finding it harder and harder to do the CrossFit stuff because CrossFit is like very intense, really, pretty fast paced, and I would pretty much lose a day if I had a workout. So I would spend the rest of the day trying to sort of calm my nervous system down. When you've got dystonia, your nervous system's hypersensitive, so things set you off that wouldn't normally have any impact whatsoever. Most people say, they find that after a workout they're relaxed, they're calm, etc., etc. I'm not. My muscles are firing off like crazy. So I tend to go at a slower pace. Some of the workouts take a lot longer, but I don't mind. The main thing is that I do them. Not really in the mood for it today, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my head back into it. I like to have each day completed with a workout of some form, some study to keep the mind stimulated. I think that's critical. Some hypnotherapy, which is really good for calming myself, calming my nerves, and is part of my therapy as well. Actually, that I get that via the NHS. And what else do I do? Oh, that's it. Just spend a bit of time messing around on my guitar. I got a new toy recently as well. This is where we finally have a segue into the subject of surfing. Just bear with me. So I've got this crazy looking thing, which is basically a balance board. So I have like a roughly surfboard shaped. It's a bit small. You could do with being about 12 inches longer, really. And you can see the marks where my feet have been. And it sits on a rocker, so there's the base. There's a few other options in terms of what you can sit it on. But then it's like that, and then you try and bounce on it, and I'm gonna amuse you all by giving you a live demo of what this looks like, so brace yourselves. I'll have to move the camera. If I was professional, I would cut at this point, but I can't be bothered. Right, so question is, do I put it there? I should do it. At the moment, I'm at the stage where that's pretty good. You can see that, can't you? I'm at the stage where I sort of have a light hand on the chair. Whoa. I've not seen myself do this. This is kind of weird. Especially, I can do a few seconds at a time and usually end up just tipping over. But that's an improvement on when I started, so I've only had it a few days. Oh, shit. It's a good job I've got noisy kids downstairs and they don't care that much about any sound I make because they more than compensate for it by having the kids running around screaming and shouting. So one more go. Oh, shit. Oh, this is way harder than it looks. Why is a guy with a movement disorder screwing around with a balance board? I'm trying to surf. Why do I do this to myself? I'm a few weeks away from. Oh, sorry. Hello, we're back. Yeah. I'm a few weeks away from hopping on a plane to Portugal, so I'm thinking surfing thoughts again in a big way now. This is my no, this is one of the 2 wetsuits I've got. A broken coat hanger, brilliant. This is my favourite, but just because I like the colour. It's the kind that you get that doesn't have a zip. You kind of step into it and pull this over your neck. Your head pops out there. As you can see, I've managed to damage the neoprene there already. On the neck, I think that's just been where I've been pulling it over my head. So I have got, where's that? Yeah. It's Seaskin's neoprene repair kit. So I might make a little video of me getting this stuff all over my fingers and getting glued to my own wetsuit and stuff like that. We'll see. Should be fun. But yeah, that's the wetsuit of choice. I've got another one which is a 5'4". This is a 5'3", so the thickest part, like around the chest, that's 5mm of neoprene. Here. Yeah, so you're looking at the chest there. So that's all about 5mm. And the arms and the legs are about 3mm with flexibility. So it's a kind of intermediate thickness. 5'4" is a winter wetsuit. 5'3" is somewhere in between summer and winter. I think you can get them down to like 2mm. I think if you're wearing them at 2mm, it's probably more just to protect yourself from the sun than anything else. But yeah, that's my choice of wetsuit for this particular surfing session, which I'm flying out on the 29th of April. And I'll do some videos from there as well, because the location where I stay is really nice. And hopefully you'll, hopefully you get to meet some of the residents. You'll definitely see the dogs. Thieving bastards. The cheese mafia. Always hassling me for snacks from my fridge. And they've got a strategy as well. I'll try and get it on camera. Cheeky. Oof, yes. So yeah, that was my weekend. That's me as I am now. Shit. Short video, I haven't got a lot to talk about. I'm sure there was something I wanted to discuss, but yeah. Like I said, I'm not feeling quite 100%, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a really short video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I've been making these little Monday mental health self-check vids. I made a couple of those. I might make that a regular thing as well. I think it's probably a good idea just to do that to yourself when you get started with the working week, because Monday is obviously a bit of a tough day for everyone. And if you are dealing with mental health issues at any level, I think Monday is particularly hard. So I think it's good to have a checklist, a really obvious one, but getting the basics is essential. So personal hygiene, how tidy your living space is. I think mine's okay, really. It's a bit of a mess because I've just been a bit lazy this weekend, but generally it's pretty good. And your diet and your exercise and so on and so forth. And yeah, so I might do more of those and I'll see if I can expand them a little bit. I do want to do another video about some of the data around mental health issues as well. I know I did a really long one the other week, and going back, I think I probably spent too long on that one. It should have been shorter and it was a bit dry, but I'm still getting into this video making business. So please bear with me. Yeah. I think I'll stop now. Yeah, I'll stop. yeah, so thanks very much, and see you at the next video. And just remember that these are the good days. Thank you. Bye bye.